Assalamu alaikum, dear learners and viewers. I am Rafiqul Islam. Today, I want to draw your kind attention to the online class organized by Government Shamsullah College. Honors second year compulsory English. Dear students, I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah and enjoying your time doing some useful things. However, compulsory English is aimed at developing four great skills of the students: speaking, listening, reading and writing. The students should have complacency, should have fluency over all these four skills. As a university student, you should emphasize on developing on these four skills. Well, dear students, today I will discuss about the grammatical items. Which one is very important? Framing WH question. Framing WH question. WH questions. To frame a question, we have two ways. In one type of question, we can answer only yes or no. In the other type of question, we need to give a statement. And that is the topic that will be discussed today. Some question requires a statement. In your question, you will be given some statements. Changing all those statements, you will have to frame WH questions. This question is termed as WH because the words that are related here contains W and H. These words are also called question words. We have 9 question words. They are who, whom, whose, why, where, how, which, what, and when. These words possesses their meaning. Suppose we can say about who. If you be able to understand me, if you be able to capitalize the words that will be narrated here, to frame these questions will be quite easier for you. These questions deserve importance not only for passing the exams but also in terms of making questions in spoken English. These questions will certainly help you in a great way. Who bears a meaning. Who means persons. Who always come to mean a person. Next comes whom. It means object of the verb. The object may be person, idea, action, vice versa. Next comes whose. It means possession. These are 3 WH words which are used amply in our day-to-day life. The rest WH words are what, What comes to mean subject, object at the same time? When? It means time. Which? It means choice. Where? It means location. What, when, which, where, how. It means manner. And the rest of the word is why. It means reason. If you be able to implant these words in your mind, these will certainly help you to frame WH questions. And now some examples will be provided here for your better understanding, and these words are used also taking some other words to help them. Suppose how old, it means is. How much, it means quantity. How many, it up uncountable. How many, number, this is countable. How far, this means distance. In this way, we have several other cases which are used mostly to frame these questions. Now, there are other some rules also. Here you can see a statement. The old man is 60. The old man is 60. To frame this statement into a question, we need how old is the old man. Here to put a note of interrogation is a must. You need to put it. Otherwise, the number will be deducted from the total marks. Here are some other examples also. Dhaka is 100 kilometers away. Suppose if we frame this statement into a question, the question would be how far is Dhaka. There are other examples also. I have 3 books. How many books do you have? Actually, this is the way to frame WH questions. We have some other examples also. Dhaka is famous for mosque. We can use here the structure what is plus subject plus rest of the sentence. What is plus subject plus rest of the sentence? The question will certainly stand, what is Dhaka famous for? What is Dhaka famous for? Tangail is famous for shari. In the same way we can put it, what is Tangail famous for? To mean occupation, we have a structure. Mr. Rahman is a teacher. Here the structure would be what is plus subject. The first person of it will be like that. What is plus subject? Mr. Rahman is a teacher. What is Mr. Rahman? We can use it in other ways also. We have some other grammatical rules. There are some statements that refers to the subject. If we find this kind of sentence, we can also use it by converting or changing the subject of that sentence. Shakespeare was born in England. Shakespeare was born in England. Here subject Shakespeare, it refers to a person. That is why we can use who was born in England. If the subject refers to a object or action or idea, then we can use there what? Computer is a useful thing. Dear students, computer is a useful thing. Here the object, that means the subject computer, we can change it by using what? What is a useful thing? Here the structure is very simple and easy. By taking some practices, you can easily get some marks here. And this sentence refers to the subject only, and if the words refer to the object, then we need some changes. We will have to make some changes in those types of questions. If we refer to the object, the man bought the man has sold his house. Suppose if we want to frame a question using this statement, there the object is determined. This object, if you want to mean this object to frame WS question, then we need to use what, and then comes a auxiliary verb do. Here in terms of tense we need did. What did the man? Here did is not used, will not be used, because we have an auxiliary verb. What has the man sold? The teacher teaches his students. The teacher teaches his students. Whom does the teacher teach? The changes that have been made here are not so difficult to understand. If you try to solve it at your home, you will find it quite easier. Otherwise, in terms of price, in terms of frequency, in terms of price, we use how much. Suppose the book cost me taka 500. The WS question will be how much did the book cost you? In terms of frequency, we use often to refer to frequency. How often? Suppose the man visited his mother twice a month. The man visited his mother twice a month. Here means frequency. We can turn this statement into a question by using how often. How often did the man visit his mother a month? These are the most common and usable rules that are used to frame WS questions. There are some other rules also, but the changes that are made here will be the common for all kinds of questions. You should try to realize the differences of uses here. Here I will certainly convert into you, and me will certainly convert it into you. We will certainly convert change into you, and in terms of object us. Dear students, I hope you will keep using your time, staying at your home, keeping yourself safe and sound. That's all for today. Thank you for joining.